I'm Dee.
And I'm Dory. And today we're going to show you our third Fabricista makes.
Yes, and our fabric is from FabricMart. So we'll show you what our makes are. Very happy with our fabrics.
Yes. But before we do that, we have our inspirational saying. It's self-confidence is the first self-confidence is the first requisite to great undertakings.
Yep. Okay.
Self-confidence. So how do we get that self-confidence? What does it take to get confident enough?
Are you asking me?
Take a piece of fabric and say, I'm going to make something out of it. Where do you get the confidence to do that?
You just do it. You have to get the courage up to do it. And
do it.
Yeah, just do it. And then, whether it turns out perfectly or not, you've achieved your goal and you've done it, and it doesn't have to be perfect. But just it's a step.
Right.
It's a step in the right direction.
So you build your self-confidence. I mean, the first time you sew, you might be like, oh, you might not have any confidence, but it grows and grows and grows. And then you have great undertakings. So just wanted to throw that out there so you could start sewing if you haven't. And if there's something that's you're afraid to try, just try it. That's how you learn. Just try it.
Just try it. Yeah, and just a little FYI, Dory, that was a little deep for me to sew today.
This morning. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your fabric?
My fabric, I am a person that absolutely loves linen. I like linen. I don't have very many linen things because it's a little costlier, and you rarely find linen at an economical price, although FabricMart does have some good prices on their linen. So FabricMart had this fabric that is called 100% Cotton Secret Garden Delight Digital Print Linen Shirting. Yes, that's it. And I had never heard of cotton linen like that before. But I thought, okay, I'm going to trust them. I looked at their description of it, which says that it is called a linen shirting, semi-crisp, thin hand translucent, and it's soft, 100% cotton. So, and it's classified as a floral. It's because it's a digital, it's a pictures of florals and then made into these little triangles is what it looks like. Yep. And of course, there's no stretch to it. Gentle wash, tumble dry low, made for tops and light dresses that call for a light hand. And I am really, really happy. The pictures of it does not really do this fabric justice. It behaves just like you were showing. It behaves just like a light linen. It's not like your mid-weight or a heavier weight. And so it has a little bit of that crispness to it. It flows nice, but it has that crispness. Now, just like linen, it frays like crazy. So my particular pattern, which I used Butterwick 6486. You can see that. There's a little bit of a shadow there. I apologize for. And this pattern called for a very lightweight fabric, which this fits in perfectly for it. And it's going to be a nice summer top. That's why I like linen. It's very, very cool. When it's warm, it's just, for me, one of the coolest fabrics I can wear. But it called for all of the seams to be Frenched seams. Oh, Nathan's got his he's saying little things here. So, but what I did is all I did was serge all of the seams instead of doing the French seam on it. I don't know. Can you see that?
Okay. Yep.
And so it worked out really well, just serging it instead of doing the French seam, because I was like, I don't want to do all those French seams. It's a good skill to have, and it's wonderful. But I did the serging, and it was wonderful. And of course, I have the interfacing around. Now, is that it? The interfacing? What's that called? the interfacing for the facing, I guess, of the neckline. I'm thinking they were two separate ones, but they're not. And it lays really nice. And of course I did the understitching to help it lay better, but I really, really like it. And I think it's going to be a really nice, I did the fancy little bell sleeves here at the elbow. And I just really like it. It feels great. And I will buy a cotton linen again because I really like this fabric. So that's about it. It was a super easy pattern to make. And the fabric is just fantastic. And so did you want to see what it looks like on me?
I do. Let's see.
Okay. Here's the clip.
Wow, that is really cute. I like that. I like the fabric and I like the pattern. And thank you for sending me this little swatch so I could see it in person. Because you're right, I think seeing it in person, it looks entirely different to me than it did online.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, because it's the picture online, they do an excellent job of trying to show you the texture of the fabric, but you truly can't capture that linen look and the crispness of it and a little bit of the slubs in it and the fabric, which it really doesn't have. They're very minute, but it's got that texture and it's just wonderful.
Yeah. Yep, I like it. Looks very nice, very elegant. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Summer top, that's what this is. Yay!
Yeah. So the fabric that I picked, we must have been really thinking summer because I picked a deep strawberry, white tangerine, 100% cotton tropical floral print shirt weight woven, and it was 58 inches wide. I saw this fabric and I'm like, oh, I love it. I really love it. And it's, like I said, it's shirt weight woven. It's soft. It has a semi-textured hand, and they say it's translucent. Also, it doesn't have any stretch. It's light, falls moderately away from the body. It's good for making a top, a dress, a skirt, and it's machine wash. So that's the fabric I chose. Did you do a close-up of it? Real close?
Yeah, I did. I thought I did.
All right. I don't know because I was reading.
Yeah. Okay, here's a
Yeah.
super close-up of it.
Super close-up. All right. Very good. Yeah. So you can see it's very floral print. And I chose to make a McCall's 7970. So this is what I
cute.
chose to make.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've had this pattern for a while and I've been saying, I really want to make a dress out of it. And when I saw this fabric, I immediately thought that is what I can make that dress. It's a loose fitting pullover dress. And so mine also has some sleeves that are more flowy. And it has an elastic waist. So I got my waist. I got my waist from FabricMart. I got my elastic from FabricMart, and also the interfacing that I needed for the facing I got from FabricMart too. But I'm really happy with it. I think it will be a fun dress to wear this spring for sure. You know, when I put it on, I don't want to take it off. It's so comfortable, you know. I will say it takes a lot of thread because you do a lot of sewing. So if you can see, there's ruffles.
Oh.
And every ruffle, to make a ruffle, you gather stitch and you do 2 lines of that. And then you baste it and then you sew it. So on each one of the ruffles, you do 3 stitchings. 1, 2, 3, 4 stitchings. And then you hem each ruffle. So with each ruffle, you hem it with a really small hem.
Oh, okay.
So
on the bottom? Yeah.
Yes, on the bottom of the ruffle. Even though you're going to attach a ruffle on top of it, they have you hem each ruffle. And with that, you first do a 1/2 inch sewing, then you roll it, and
Wow.
so you're doing a lot of sewing.
Mhm.
It is an easy pattern. Just remember, easy doesn't mean less time. It just means it's not complicated.
Right. Lots of sewing involved, but not
Lots of sewing
complicated.
involved in it,
Yes.
but worth it because it looks really cute. So would you like to see it on me?
I would, yes.
All right, let's take a look. So what'd you think?
I think it looks adorable. I really like it. I can see you wearing that like on a cruise or to a summer party at someone's house out for, just yeah, I like that. It's a nice summer elegant dress.
Yeah.
Which you can do very casual too, a pair of sandals and you're out for a picnic. Yeah, yeah. Nathan's waving hi at you.
Nate, you must like my dress, right?
He's smiling, saying yes.
Dory's dress, yes. Okay, so that's our 2 Fabricista makes. We hope you enjoyed seeing them. Head on over to FabricMart, check out their linen cotton, right? Cotton linen.
Yes,
Their cotton.
linen cotton. Yeah, and I had not, of course, I hadn't noticed before if they carried that or not, but I'm sure they'll have some at some point in time. That I'm really, really happy with it. So
Yeah, and this shirtweight fabric, cotton, 100% cotton shirtweight fabric was a breeze to work with. No
Yeah.
issues at all with the fabric.
yeah.
And it feels crisp and,
and you and I were talking earlier, just to add a little bit more here, is that the quality of the fabric makes a huge difference in your makes. It's like when I started putting this together, I'm like, oh, this is going to be nice. I like the fabric, and I could tell this is going to be, something I'm really going to like. And I do. I absolutely love it. So
don't you find that when you feel like the fabric is nice, you really make sure you do a good job? Like
you do it, yes.
You don't want to be sloppy in it because this is nice fabric. You got to make it
right.
Look,
Right. And truly you want to feel nice in it, especially nowadays where we're having a little more of a challenge and you just want to make yourself feel nice and look nice. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You need to do that for yourself.
Yeah.
What are you, Nathan's being a goofball. You want to see him real quick? Say hi.
Say hi to Nate.
Hi.
Hi,
Nate.
Okay. All right. So don't forget, self-confidence is the first requisite to great undertakings. And so build your self-confidence up. If you don't have it, you can get it. Just keep trying.
That's true. All right. Wonderful.
Thank you so much for watching us. We hope you enjoyed our Fabricista makes, and please hit like, subscribe, and comment. Any other closing words from you?
No, I just, want to say, as Dory did, thank you for watching, and we enjoy having you with us.
All right. Bye. Bye, Nate.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Dory.